Okay, hello everybody. Here is Georgia with Humble Voice of Tarot. I tried to connect to this live stream, but there's something wrong with my camera. Literally, as soon as I move with my monitor, it just turns black screen, and I still didn't figure out why. So I hope you can hear me. I hope you can see me. Hello, this is the live stream session where we are going to talk about spiritual guidance as I was guided to come live after some time and speak about uh, some important messages, as well as we may have some live read messages as well. First of all, I won't be able to show you cards because I literally cannot move with the monitor. So hopefully that's going to be enough. Hello. Welcome. Thank you so much for being so loyal. So I hope this is going to be enough for us. Let me just take some kind of... Okay. Make it more... Baby, cool. Hop. Happy if you want. Hop. Now, come on. Okay, so everybody. First of all, I want to speak about messages that I've been receiving, as well as I still owe you. I saw 222 on the screen. I still owe you my plant ceremony ayahuasca experience. I'm going to record a new video actually, because this is very worth listening for those of you that have been thinking about it. I highly recommend it for those that have been guided or called, which means that perhaps for some time the Mother Nature has been calling them. What's happening? Oh, okay. We have some birds nesting every year under our roof. We have about 2-3 families of different birds, like tits and sparrows, I believe, something like that. I love the way they are, and I'm really grateful. So there is a... been distracted with a lot of animals, so it means that animals are very important spirit guides during this session. Okay, so first and foremost, I welcome you all, whoever reaches this video stream, this live session, whether live or whether it's timeless, so whether it is any other time, it's for you. Perhaps there's something that you're meant to hear. I'm grateful that for those of you that are still loyal to me, to 421, and being still guided to come here. I'm really grateful for that. I've been listening since yesterday, a video which I highly recommend. It's called 50 Universal Laws, and everybody should hear it. It's very important to know how we navigate in this life and this existence. The reason why I have been on and off. There's also a thing I want to talk about is that some time ago I've been states, now I would call it psychic attacks from entities that were trying to reach my light. But that time I couldn't explain it to myself more than or other than uh, not being spiritually balanced, or having some kind of hard times and so-called depressive situations that dragged me down, as well as an environment I've been in at the moment that had drained me to the point that I didn't feel like it's fair to go online and guide. Because I am a very sensitive empath, and I feel energies. It's very important, and as well as I am introvert person. Some people would say I don't look like that, but I'm very introvert, private person, and to go online is very difficult to handle, especially when you're empath. You need to really protect your energies. And there have been we are in the era of Aquarius, as well as era of very very strong polarity energies, which means that if those of us that are working with light are very prone to be attracting dark entities that want to feed on that light. That's why we need to protect ourselves a lot more, and that's what I've been doing. Each time I feel that there is a lot of dark entities trying to feed on me, I just go silent, or I go off the online world. I've been on social media a lot because I have to, because my profession is a singer, songwriter, artist. So I'm because of that I have to be public. But I've been battling with this energies, so I'm still learning to basically, yeah, work with it. Okay, so that's why I've been on and off. That's one reason. Second reason, it's more personal. A This divination, esoteric, spiritual guidance that I've been called to, using tools like crystals, feathers, tarot cards, spiritual oracle cards, as well as my own channeling intuition, and has been questioned by people close to me, and judged by people close to me. I'm not talking about my mother. My mother is very supportive, and she supports everything that I do. But people that I really felt close to me, that I felt they would judge it as a witchcraft or dark energy or antichrist kind of stuff. And I was battling with that emotion for a long time, even though I knew it's not true. And I want to say to everybody, it's not true. What we do is not a witchcraft or dark magic. All is about intention. And I repeat, I said that years ago, I said a month ago, I said it every time. It's about intention for every one of us light workers. There are light workers that are guided, or their mission is to balance dark entities. That's why are approaching us, because we have light within us that is very powerful to balance those entities and alchemize it into the light. So they basically are lost souls that are lost for centuries, they are lost for lifetimes, and they seek lights in light workers like myself or any other light workers out here. In this era, there's many of us. Why? It's not a trend like a fashion. It's the fact that many of us have been awakened to this journey, because this era of Aquarius and this era of high polarity, where we are trying to work with outside entities to balance the dark and light, and eventually to eliminate all darkness in so-called new world, eliminate all darkness and alchemize it into the light. To be able to do it in this matrix or in this 3D planet, the universe needs and sends down messengers like myself or like others that basically have been incarnated here, angelic beings like myself or any others, or star seeds like myself and any others. We all star seeds that basically feel that calling, have been awakened every time, every day. Literally, there's a new awakening within us. They've been guided to ascension, yes, halal, to this ascension, and being guided to get close to our calling. And many of us and all of us have different missions, and we have to find it within ourselves. In terms to find it within ourselves, we need to go within. As you say, within and without. What is within the universe, within us, reflects outside universe, without. And therefore, we are highly intuitive beings, but this matrix and this school of life existence of this 3D earth has given us limited knowledge of that, because it's a part of the journey. It's part of this journey we need to discover. When we incarnate here, our memories are erased, but they're still hidden in a DNA memory, but they're not in this memory. And it takes every one of us, it takes a different time, different length of time to rediscover ourselves. Why is it that way? Because without not knowing and without this erase of memories, we wouldn't have learned anything new. If we incarnated here with a full memory of who we are, we wouldn't put ourselves in the dark lessons, because we would have known upfront what's going on. And therefore, we need to come here raised, at least partially, to be able to put ourselves in these situations, in these dark lessons that we've been going through. And some of us that have missions to guide others receive a lot of darkness to learn how to choose light, because our inner DNA and our inner being knows it. There are entities that one would say have no souls, like reptilians, dragonians entities. These are the teachers of darkness, to teach us how to handle darkness. These are basically tools for us to be able to work with, to handle. These are the actual lessons. So when we find that out, when we realize what is going on and how this existence works, we activate more powers within us. We activate and open chakras. We open our powerful being within us bit by bit. Each of us handles that differently. For me, it is always to go to seclusion, to go to nature. I'm very connected to nature. I'm one with animals. I'm one with trees and animals and insects and nature, plants. So for me, it is all the journey that Mother Nature offers, including plant-based ceremonies. So, like ayahuasca or magic mushrooms, people that are not called to it or that it's not their journey, they may judge it as mere drugs, right? But it's not that. Mother Nature doesn't create anything to harm us deliberately. It's all about, again, intention and perception. So if one believes certain thing is drug, it's gonna manifest as a drug and it's gonna give them a license. If one believes and treats the sacred plant as a medicine, as a healing remedy, as a spiritual guidance, that's what they receive. It's all about that. And that's what universal laws are. I'm going to tell you first 20, maybe 21 universal laws so that you know what I'm talking about. The first of all, the law of harmony. And I'm going to, if I don't forget, I'm going to put that link to that video in the description box because I think everybody should listen to it and watch it. It's more important than Bible, guys, because this one is so straightforward. And if one listens to it, it immediately clicks with you. I swear. Of course, every one of us is different, so some of us needs more time to grasp it. You know, some of us gets whatever is wherever we are ready for to understand it comes. That's why it's very important to watch it many times, okay, in our lifetime. So the law of harmony, if we, I'm not going to be talking much about details because I'm planning to put a video there, so the guy that created the video explains it much better than I'm probably going to explain, but I'm still going to say the first and foremost is the law of harmony. Why we are here? Because we are learning to reach the ultimate harmony. As soon as we reach and live the ultimate harmony, we eliminate karma, we eliminate all negativity within us. And therefore, we finished our school in this learning process, this earth, this 3D simulation. And we don't have to incarnate again. So the first of all is the law of harmony. You got to learn in every situation to choose harmony. Many of us struggle. Me too. I'm still struggling with many things. I'm still learning. We're all learning. But I chose to, every time I learn something new, to share it because we are here. Is another law of fellowship says that we are here to help each other, to motivate each other, to inspire each other, to heal each other, to guide each other. So therefore, what you learn, you share with others. Therefore, what you receive, you give to others. Therefore, what you gain, you by law must share with others. Must. Basically, that's main. Okay. there's a lot of karma, lot of wisdom, lot of grace, lot of soul evolution, lot of bodhisattva. I forgot what that means because I'm still learning that. Lot of vibration attainment, lot of free will, lot of one. We all are one, therefore we need whatever we learn, we need to share that with all others, you know, and we can eliminate darkness. For instance, the wars. He says that there, so please watch it. We can eliminate darkness by spreading the light. For instance, there was a great example. He said that if on one side some priest in a church preaches all about darkness and how sinful we are and how everything is punishment and all that, he feeds the darkness. But then some yoga teacher preaches harmony and light in others, and we are one, can basically collectively eliminate that priest on the other side of the world, because the light eliminates the darkness. So if each of us does our bit, we still can eliminate somebody on the other side that spreads darkness. So it's all about choice. And that's how we can eliminate wars. We can't, probably many of us cannot go physically and stop the war, can we? No. How can we do it? Energetically. That's why we are here. And many of us light workers are here to do that. So therefore, in this era of Aquarius, many of us will be awakened to this understanding. Universe sends us different tools to use them for the light. So those of you that judge tarot cards, for those of you that judge divination and esotericism, go and research, because this is all about intention. And us light workers cannot take it personally anymore, no matter who he is and how much we love them. If they don't understand this, what we're doing, and judge that as something different, it's not our battle to fight, it's their battle to fight. And we just have to let them understand, but keep doing our work. Every one of us has a different calling. So that's one thing I really needed and was guided to say. Don't judge others, because that's what you judge, you will become. Another law of reflection. And basically, I'm not going to be talking much about the laws because I'm still learning them all. There are 50 of them so far. So keep reading, guys. And I'm telling you, it's going to open your horizons. It's going to open your mind, your entire life. And you realize where you making mistakes and why you keep repeating cycles. Okay. So these laws, I'm going to be talking about them more each time. I'm probably going to pick 1, 2, or 3 each video and talk about them in more details. For those of you that would like that, you can stick around. And for those of you that prefer to watch the video and connect with it on your own, do as you feel guided or do as you feel pleased. Okay. And I'm telling you, it's going to give you so much. It's given me every time. I was struggling a lot with a lot of energies, especially in environment that I'm in. It's very dense and dark energies around. People are very pessimistic. And I never understood really, why do I have to be stuck here for the moment? And I took it very personally, and I took it very negatively, and I was very depressed with that. But I'm realizing that it's because I need to alchemize that darkness and that pessimism into the light. As soon as I do that, as soon as I start doing this, it's going to be less and less affecting me and less in the reality around. Okay, and that's what's happening with all of us. We need to learn the wisdom of it in terms to be able to be eliminated and to vanish from this reality. And it's not only in our environment, but it's also in collective existence of all of us. We all are one. We all are literally connected. Not only humans, animals as well, as same as nature. So let us stop judging, let us stop criticizing, let us stop resisting, let us stop uh, copying and portraying the negative lies and agendas of elites or whoever, social medias or media, TV, because these are the dark entities that are trying to um they're trying to bring darkness. But if you look at it from a higher perspective of universal laws, it's just the lesson for us to find the light within and make a choice to alchemize this darkness into light. How? In direct examples, if you watch something negative on the TV, politics, or I don't know, bad weather, or anything that you read about celebrities, whatever, anything dark, wars. Okay, if you focus on that too much, guilt, the the judgment, the personal pain creates the energy that feeds those dark entities. So we think that if I cry about this war or about this negative thing that happened to somebody else, if I am very depressed about it, that's my form of empathy, and I feel guilty if I wouldn't. But that's a wrong perception, because from a universal view, okay, these are lessons, and we can help by acknowledging the darkness, the pain of others, but inside of us, not let it affect us personally in a way that we send love, light, and healing. That's how we can help. And then release it. Release that love, light, and harmony to those places, to those people that suffer, to those children and animals that we see suffering. We send the love and the healing energy to them. But then we have to release that pain from within us by understanding the wisdom of it. Then we can shift the reality. And we may not see it directly in front of our eyes. We're definitely not going to see it in the media, because medias, they portray what's feeding their pockets. Okay, and what feeds their pockets? Tabloid. So don't listen to the tabloid, don't listen to all those negative things. It's all the intentional darkness to keep us not awakened. Okay, we have manifested with our fears, with the collective fear, we have manifested more and more negative and dark situations. Once we realize that we are manifesting what we fear, what we feed, what energies we feed, we can start being the magicians or manifestors, and manifest and create the positive world. It's all on energetical level. It's all the energetic work. That's how we were created. But because we don't remember this, and we need to go through the journey of negative lessons to remember it. Therefore, we still experience worse. We still experience in darkness. It doesn't mean that if we do this energetic work in the way I explained, it doesn't mean you are bad because you don't cry enough, or because you don't suffer with them that much. You do acknowledge and you do feel the pain, but you know that in terms to help them, you can only help them by raising your vibration, your energy, sending a higher vibrational energy and healing energy to them. But don't feed the darkness, because it's the darkness, the vampires that feed of darkness, feed of the fear. We are literally feeding them with that. It's very important to understand this, to realize that, because that's the alpha and omega of existence, the harmony in this world. We're not going to create it by suffering and crying and being like absolutely devastated. That's how it brings us down to the level they want us to be, and that's how we feed the dark side. So we have to learn to understand this fundamental wisdom in law of wisdom, to be able to shift not only our own personal reality, but the reality in the entire existence around here in this third dimensional existence and school of life. So I hope that it makes sense to those of you that are ready to hear it. And I hope it's going to enlighten the wisdom within you and make you realize how can you help this existence to become what it's meant to. There's another law I really loved, was which one was it? Law of abundance. And I'm guilty as charged, if everybody else, because we all are students, right? We learn whole life. Let's be humble, okay? None of us is higher than others. We all are learning here at the same time. We are all in one classroom. So none of us is better than others. We all just learn differently and in different pace. That must be understood. Law of abundance. If we look at universe as a scarcity, that's what the video says, versus if we look at the universe as universe of abundance, that's how we change the reality. That's as simple as it is. It's difficult to put in practice, and I'm still learning in myself. I'm still struggling with that myself, right? But that's the only way to go. We need to send the energy of abundance. We need to feel the abundance of the universe, even if you don't see it directly in front of you. How can I think of abundance when I'm poor, when I don't have financial stabilities, when I don't have friends, when I don't feel happy? If we feed that energy of lack, we live in a universe of scarcity, and we're going to receive more of that. We need to shift our perception into understanding that what is created within eventually will show without in the universe, in the reality, not other way around. We do it other way around. What we see outside of us, we believe that's the reality, and we absolutely ignore the inside of us, and then we create the inside of us the actual foundation of scarcity and darkness within us and low vibration. And every time something bad happens, we say, oh, I knew it's gonna happen. I knew it. Because we don't know that we manifested it. How? Because we feed it inside. But we need to shift that, because the existence, the universe works all the way around. What we create inside, what emotion, first it starts with a thought, then it goes into the emotion, what settles in your heart, and the belief seals it. Thought, emotion. What do you think? What do you in? And how it makes you feel creates your outside reality. And not only outside reality around you, but collective reality. That's why we have wars. Because we have wars within ourselves. That's what it is. We manifest external reality in a way of like wars, torture, hatred, because that's what's happening within us. Do you love yourself? Do you speak beautifully about yourself? Do you talk to yourself as a beautiful living being? Or do you speak to yourself undergrade, what's the word I'm looking for? Do you underestimate yourself? Do you speak bad about yourself? Do you neglect yourself? Everything that you feel towards yourself, you manifest outside of you. Therefore, you need to change. And it's all relating to every aspect of our life, whether it is the life, general life, friendships, love, material world, or social situations around. So again, I highly recommend the law 50 laws of the universe. And I'm actually going to say it here as well, because it's very important to. I'm going to send it into the chat, and then I'm going to send it into. Okay, 50 universal laws that affect reality. Law of attraction. Law of attraction is only one of the 50. It's number 15 in the list. So let me share the link with all of you, because it really needs to be seen. And I hope with that, I will guide you to find your own journey of life and to shift your consciousness and help one another. Let me pull some oracle from angels and ancestors. Oracle cards. I love it very much. By Kyle Gray. For those of you that want to. And I read what I always read when I open this deck. Intention. And repeat with me if you wish. I set the intention that whatever is gained from the lessons learned from this tool will be dedicated to the growth of all beings in all places. Hallelujah. Namaste. Om. Amen. So High Priest and the Traveler. That's what we are. What you intend, you create. Okay, that's what I've been talking. And that's what universe right now, so-called God, sends us now. Traveler, move in a new direction. Don't get stuck in one place. And it starts in the mind. If you are stuck physically, and I was guilty as charged as well, and still struggling with this when I'm in a lower energy. Again, we see the outside, but we need to realize that we need to change direction from inside so that it can manifest outside as opportunity. So that's one thing for all of us to know. First, you need to change the direction in your mind. That means that imagine, visualize, set the feeling of it, emotion. Make that visualization of what you really wish, your emotional abundance, and believe firmly that this is what's going to happen. What's happening as you speak. Imagine you painted it in the universal tapestry and a tapestry. I never really know how to pronounce this word, but I love that word actually. Tapestry, I think. Universal tapestry. And then eventually, when all these three are in alignment, you receive opportunities. That's how the masters manifest their abundance, whether it is emotional abundance, material abundance, spiritual abundance, existential abundance. So let us stop being in the feeling of lack and let us being in a feeling of abundance so that we create abundance of love as well around us and for us. So we've got a law, we've got a Lord and Mirror Guardian. Mirror Guardian was reversed as the only card here. Take time and to reflect. And Lord, take charge with authority. If you wish to change your reality, you need to take charge with authority. If you wish to create abundance in your reality, you need to create abundance within yourself so that it can mirror back to you in the external reality. Why it was reversed, I feel, is because the collective that I'm reading for the moment has been perhaps in general in a lack mode of lack. And we need to turn it. It's time, okay? Don't feel pressed, though, the pressure. Each of us have a different pace, okay? I don't judge anyone and forever how long it takes because we all have a different pace. All we can do is not force ourselves or others. We can only inspire and motivate. Lord and Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. Guys, nature is going to help you all as much as it's helping me. Every time I go to forest, I feel the magic and the wisdom from every tree, from every plant, for every bird that sings, from every living being that I meet in there. The elements, the water. Water is emotional charge of us. Water is within us, and water is our intuition, our emotions. So if you sit by the water, that's where you can receive and realign with your emotions, with your intuition. And for the feminines out there, we are goddess. We are goddess. Oh, there's another guy I need to tell you. Guys, watch him. I rediscovered him yesterday, and I must say I'm absolutely amazed by the wisdom he said. And finally, some masculine male guys said that about us females. Because honestly, 45 on the screen, masculine part of our society, men, have a negative perception, a bad perception of us females, women, for centuries because it has been implanted to them through this patriarchal society, where patriarchal society diminished the intuition that in matriarchal society is on the top of everything. Everybody knows. And it happened in Lemuria, Atlantis, and different old existences. Everybody knew that number one is intuition, not logic. But patriarchal society basically decided that logic is everything. That's why nothing is confirmed to be real until some logical scientist says, oh, it's probably real because I'm scientifically, come on. And if somebody intuitively did something, it was a witch, it was a, they basically I can't think of the word, but beat it down. They beat B-E-A-T, beat it down. Those, not in literal sense, of course, in all times, literal sense as well. That fact, and they basically silence our as women and our intuition in the society, portraying us as crazy and delusional and all that stuff. And that's what been taught to male part of the society, because men don't have that. And that's why I want to refer you to another amazing video that speaks about it in a more details. And I'm going to try to actually repeat it here because it's very important. So bear with me. It's going to be a treat. This guy is on Instagram called Abundance 10,000. So Abundance 10000. Yeah. ABUNDANCE 10000. And it says, I'm gonna basically word for word, I'm gonna say it, okay? Men, this one is for you. Let's make our women become magical. What that means is that we have to stop fucking off. We have to start fucking off the fact that they have real intuition and that they are what the hell, they know what the hell, what is it? It goes very fast. Intuition. So we need to stop effing up the fact that they have a real intuition and that they know what the hell is going on. They feel it, they know it, they intuit it. When we don't create foundational safety with any woman, if it doesn't have to, oh my god, I need to put it slower because this is impossible. Playback speed, because it doesn't have a sound. Okay, so they know what the hell is going on. They feel it, they know it, they intuit it. When we don't create foundational safety with any woman, it doesn't have to be the loved ones. It could be our mother. It could be our sister. It could be our friend. It doesn't matter who is it. But these intuitors have the ability to actually pull energy and information from the field that we as men will never receive. And through that aspect that they can pull it in, we can actually start alchemizing with them from the energy that we are, and we can start to make different changes in the world. It's when that masculine and feminine energy come together, we have done a shitty job of receiving them in their intuition. And because of that, we have created this just horrific aspect of safety. And what they had to do is to actually come in and create this masculine foundational energy so that they start to protect themselves and the intuition that they're holding onto. We have to stop putting them in a box. We have to stop putting them in a box, and that does not give them their divine reverence so that they can actually be the gifts of this world that they are. It started all the way back in Adam and Eve, and now it's time for us to stop it and help that story that has never been written come to life. If you like, okay, he says, if you like this content, blah, blah, follow me for more. Thank you, and I love you. So, this was a message for men and male part of our existence. Why do I say it? Because it's the fact and the true fundamental part of change of this. It's been way too long. We've been silenced way too long. We've been I forgot the word, what I want to say. We've been diminished by the patriarchal society way too long. And I'm not sexist, I'm not a feminist kind of talk. No, I'm a light being. And I want to help the existence to thrive in harmony. And if that means that men need to realize how important it is to create safety and safe foundation for woman and truly trust in her intuition, and instead of competing with a woman, trying to be above the woman, trying to disregard or any way, shape, or form question or doubt the intuition that a woman possesses, the man automatically blocks the divinity within them as well as within the male energy, because all of us have feminine and masculine energy, but the truth is that only female born incarnated females have inside the power that can activate when they connect with the men. Therefore, men and women have to um, cooperate, work together, not against each other, not compete or rival with each other. It's ego that feeds that. And this is a message for the men. Trust your women, trust your female energies around you. Only then you can activate intuition within you. If you block that with your ego, you only remain a logical shell that will never connect fully to your higher self. This really, really is fundamental truth that has been known for millions of years upon this earth. It has been channeled through us for millions of years. Back in old times, not only Lemuria and Atlantis, but the different life existences that had been here thousands and thousands of years ago, more than 12,000 years ago, and even older. This planet is not new, as they say, that only started existing, I don't know if they say in the Bible or somewhere, but it's only started existing like 2,000 years ago. That's BS. Like, no, this is being here for millions of years, occupied by different species of not only humans but extraterrestrials. And those of you that don't want to believe in extraterrestrials, come on guys, wake up. That's arrogant and ignorant, because past that only us exist here. Come on. It's like I say it in like a little example of a very, very kind of primitive example, probably, but that's it. Imagine you believe that in your body only exists a heart, nothing else, and you deny the rest of your body. It's just you haven't seen it, so you can't hear it like you can hear the beating of your heart. So you believe that you have a heart because you can hear the beating. That's the logical male perception, evidence, scientific evidence, patriarchal understanding. And I'm not diminishing men, okay? It doesn't mean that you don't see it. It doesn't exist. Extraterrestrials were here for centuries, created us, created a lot that we use, the we are now. There's very few of a pure human beings, like with a pure human DNA. Many of us are incarnated star seeds that have a extraterrestrial DNA. Yeah, I've been incarnated in many other planets before. And I will speak about my own journey through the entire galaxy of existence, as far as I reached my knowledge about my own past lives and existences in that ayahuasca ceremony video that I'm planning. But many of us are starseeds. Those of us that feel very close to the universe and cosmos, and stargazing, moon gazing, sun gazing, being very close to that part, and as well as Mother Earth, have been having experiences from external cosmic places, and came incarnated to this planet in this era to help humanity to rise, to elevate the consciousness, to help the energy to vibration to rise. Okay, because it's time for this planet to become fifth dimensional, fourth dimensional in vibration and energy. And this planet is being itself, and this planet as a being itself elevates and evolves. So if the little cells that we are in this planet don't evolve with her, they will be naturally eliminated off of her, like a sickness we shake off with remedies and herbs or pills. I don't personally take chemical pills from pharmas. I don't believe in them. Each of us is different, but I don't believe in a chemical treatment. I only believe in treatment from Mother Earth herself. So I study herbal remedies and natural, organic way of healing, as well as learning and practicing self-healing. So we all have that power. So this video is all about this spiritual guidance that is very fundamental for everything that then you do. We could do readings, but if we don't have that foundation implanted within us, we will keep being stuck in cycles, whether it is in love matters, whether it is in a life matters, whether it is existential situational matters. We need to understand this first so that we can actually continue our journey. So I think world needs our natural gifts. You are right, Glitter World. We must celebrate our lights, definitely. Yes, yes, yes. And therefore we are here for each other. That's why there's so many of us and readers and angelic beings on YouTube and other platforms, because we've been called to share it. And that's why every technology has been sent to us through channeling from other galactic existences. Like Nikola Tesla, for instance, has channeled Galactic Federation of Existence, and you're gonna hear about Galactic Federation a lot more nowadays. It's coming to light. Okay, everything that has been silenced by the negative forces for years and decades and centuries is coming to light nowadays. So you can hear about the Galactic Federation of benevolent beings of all different races that has been here for millions of years, guiding us and sending us channelers important wisdom and messages and technologic maps and manuals to create what has been here before but has been confiscated or silenced and stolen by the negative entities for different agendas, as well as from cosmic point of view we weren't just ready for it. So now we are ready for it. We are receiving a lot of channeled messages and wisdom. We have been seeing a lot of extraterrestrials on the sky. We have been receiving guidances through different celestial beings already on social media. Every tool, just as every tool, even social media can be used for a negative, but even for the positive. So it's about how we take that tool and how we start using it and what we focusing on. If we focusing on the negative, it will be received negatively and in our detriment. If we focus on it positively, it will be received in positive ways and expands our powers already, helps us to expand into the world. So I encourage every one of you that watch this video, timeless video, go to nature in first place, sit there by the brook, by the creek, and ask yourself, your higher self, ask the Mother Earth, ask the spirit guides or your beings, ask God, whatever you call it. What is the purpose of me, this planet? And how can I embrace my own power, my own inner cosmos, to share it with outside cosmos? What is it that I'm meant to learn? What is it that I'm meant to do? What is it that I'm meant to participate in this collective, in this era of expansion and rising? And stay still and silent and listen. Don't be anxious about it because it blocks your divine flow. But find the peace within yourself first, and then you will receive what you are meant to receive. So I hope this is going to help you. I think I'm gonna keep this videos clean, and I may come back for the personal readings in a few minutes, maybe. I'm gonna eat because my stomach is telling me I'm hungry, and then we're going to do probably a few more readings. I'm grateful for you listening. Thank you so much, and I wish you all love, light, harmony, peace, and abundance. I wish you all wisdom, and don't forget to watch the 50 universal laws that I've posted over here. And as soon as I finish this, I'm gonna send this link and put it underneath as well in my description box. Copy link address. Okay, so have a beautiful day and I'll see you soon. Bye.